No amount of scrubbing can remove the stains of
Why
such
is this popping
fearsome
up?
piety.
Yeah, no shit, I got the item. I'm not bringing that fucking thing, I don't think. Okay. Look through there. Where are we going next? Warrens did not level off that. Fuck, it's time for a level 5 dungeon. Well, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Kind of the worst part, honestly, is infestation levels high. We're getting there. I'm medium still. Yeah, we could go for the speed stone. That's a good point. Take another book of sanity. You're so happy right now? I'm not so happy right now. The level 5 stuff is fairly stressful. We can bring A teams to this. This would be one of the places to bring a grouper or antiquarian if we were gonna bring an antiquarian. She's actually ready to go too. So who needs to be treated this week? This is the spot, would be nice. That needs to happen. We already have a Slayer, though. Alright, what do our blood disease characters have, I think? Really? Okay. Not that like double Slayer would be bad, would it? It's a bit of diminishing returns on how useful it is. There will be enemies that 20 accuracy will be useful for, but it's a Jester. The Jester already uses Finale. Finale is already 150% accuracy, so it doesn't miss, which means you don't need accuracy on that at all. So
Quitters never
crit, of
win.
course, is crit, so that's whatever. I mean, that's still useful. But for the bulk of your stuff now, it's tough to say if that's worth it or not. I have the money, so I'm gonna do it, but I guess I don't really need to. Welcome back, Alexander. Total War, 18 months, man. Glad you enjoyed the Civ 5 stuff. If you haven't already and you enjoyed that, you should go check out the Yogscast game. It's about, I don't know, 7 or 8 episodes in now, or 6 or 7 episodes in now. Okay. Glad you're liking the YouTube stuff, mate. Alright, I guess we're going to the Cove. I don't have to level both my antiquarians to 5. I don't really have to level anyone to 5. I don't want to. Kate got Unholy Ruins Cove. So solid stunner. We've got the friggin' squiffy, whatever the hell they are, Geist or something like that. Bounce around a lot. Do annoying things with stress. The other fucking big one is level 5 Shambler. He's gonna show up sooner or later. It's gonna be really unpleasant when he does. Does he count as one of the ones we have to kill? Do we have to kill a level 5 Shambler? Is it even possible to kill level 5 Shamblers? I feel like in general that's a pretty good one to run away from. How much experience is this? 12. Alright. Because it's not, the goal isn't to kill 2 carrier raffle, isn't to kill 1, it's to kill 2. I feel like I get less rounds of stress casting if I kill them in the back, and I often have people who can stun the 3rd rank anyways, so it's often redundant that stun. Feels almost always better to do it that to the dot damage to me. Alright, I guess this is who we're bringing. Let's go get their stuff leveled up. Crap I can sell in here. Is there a time to use that? There might be a time to use that. I'll try to look carry ruffle when you have a fight. You can look at the timing on it. Up until at least the level 5s, but all the way through the level 1s and level 3s is basically 2 rounds of dots will kill them if you dot them both twice in a row. So if you can stun in between or do a little bit of damage in between with dots, it often sets up for kill that wouldn't have been a kill otherwise. The stuns just kind of postpone what's happening if you stun first. And dots are particularly valuable if you dot them before they act, so I think it's even more true on a very, very fast Plague Doctor. Okay, I guess we're going to try our first level 5 here. I'm very scared. The level 5s are always a nasty transition. Let's see what we can bring. I'm going to play it really safe. Don't have 2 books of sanity. It's kind of irritating. Do have a lot of other healing. Let's bring Seer Stone and Focus Ring. And Stunning. Double Stun was really solid in accuracy 115 on Manacles too. That's pretty fucking good. Let's run Double Stun here. Try to make that an actual thing. And then what are we doing here? Focus Rings, Crusaders are super inaccurate. And what? Speed and damage. Seems good. Ish. Okay. Second Blasphemous Vial. Tempted to sell it, but I'm gonna hold on to it. Okay. Let's go. First level 5. Yes, let's bring 1 food. I mean, I suppose one of the routes to taking level 5s on is just to fucking over-provision non-stop and not worry about loot. Feels very, very unpleasant now. See how it feels after one of them. Yep, level 5s have a large amount of bullshit in them. A large amount.
These salt-soaked
Didn't
caverns
bring
are
blood.
teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
Oh, come on. Straight to wasting. If I lose a character for getting blood, it's gonna be such a shitty way to lose a character. Chevalier and triple Bloodsucker. That seems not good.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Look at the amount of stress and highlight too. These things are basically blight immune, right?
Well struck.
Okay. I hate that I can't kill this right now. 125 blight resist. It's 140 base. It's possible. Okay. It's at 145 stun resist. It's gonna be almost possible to stun. Not.
Slowly.
We're gonna get Chevalier this turn.
This is how a life is taken. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
a bad one. Bleed. Here's stunnable again.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the
Stress
sub.
Welcome, Dantham. Thank you very much for the sub. Alright, kind of want to heal there. Is this guy immune to blight? No. Heal. Try to blight that. Nice. Stunnable again. Let's go for the heal. Have to kill him next round. 12. It's good. Get a lethal dot and we can do whatever we want this round.
The slow death.
Come on, blood.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Normally I'd go look in curios and shit, but I'm not sure exactly how this works, if it's on a per tile or per action or per fight basis. The fact that it triggers in real time. Wow, this trap disarm is terrible.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
So I'm a bit concerned about, oops, wrong item. Bit concerned about how much time I have, so I don't want to go down that corridor if I can avoid it. Yeah. 61 rounds. Shit. Alright, dead before he acts. 70% stun, 140. It's a decent chance to stun that guy. This guy this round. I don't know if that's gonna be possible.
A death by
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not after that. Oh, it was. Nice.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I don't have the weaks. I really don't want to lose a character.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Quite dead, he's at 1 right now. Just stun the guy, kill him.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
The station's at medium. totally forgot about blood. This is such a dumb mechanic. Lose a character from this crap. What do you do? Pinch and miss, it looks like. 6, right? Nice. I don't want to rush this fight. This should be a good recovery fight, but I'm really worried about the rounds that I have before my character dies. So I'm just going to try to keep going for it. I've never seen one from wasting either. I'm sure it's going to be fucking terrible though. Didn't need a pass there. It's at 4 right now. Okay.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Should have taken the bounty hunters over the torch. Come on, blood.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
A lot of tiles. Do I even want to know the tiles? So we're like 16 tiles. And probably 3 to 4 rounds for 4 fights is probably another. What did I say? 4 fights, 4 rounds, 16 tiles. Looking at about 32 right now, so we're about 2/3 of the way through losing the character. Is that right? You said 52? Why did I just stab that one? Wrong one. Needs 6 damage. Okay.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I need to heal here in a minute. Dodges. They're both dead then.
Continue the onslaught.
No heals for us, unfortunately, with 2 healers still in the round to go. It's kind of unlucky.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Alright, we can actually count. We got it about there, right? So it's about 4. Do rooms count as a tile, I wonder? 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 22, 23, 24 tiles back to there. 26 tiles to there. We've had 4 fights now. Shit, we're really close to losing this. It just keels over dead.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Do I just take the fight here? Yeah, I wish I had like a counter. Wish I knew how long. Fuck, I was really hoping this would be the sycophants for the chance of blood. I guess we get chance of blood off any fight, but it feels like the chance of blood is higher off the other guys.
Masterfully executed.
Just worried about this health total.
Reeling, about to break.
Crit. I was assuming the Lancer was going to do it. Kind of a little bit obnoxious in the positioning because the Lancer's out of position now, but I think all things equal, I'll take it. Three.
Quickly the tide turns. Soothed. Sedated.
Needs to die this round. I'd love to heal, but fuck this dude. No blood and there's another fight.
But a victory nonetheless.
Anyone have a better count? Better estimate? We have 61. It's not a matter of greed, it's a matter of our number. We have a weak limit. And we have a very, very tight weak limit right now. Okay, so we got it on what? Like the second tile being in the dungeon? We've covered 35 tiles. My count was 35 tiles walked. If rooms count, I counted rooms too. I count 35 tiles. Plus fights. I don't know how many fights it's been. They've been at least 4-round fights. So what did I say? 35 tiles? If they're 4-round fights, we've had 5 of them, that's 20. That's 20 rounds. That means we're at 55 rounds right now. If he just instantly dies at 61, we just That sucks. There's a decent chance this is the last room that we have to go clear too. But even then, if we're really at 55 and there's only 61, it's 2 tiles to get to. I don't know if you count the tile that you land on or not. It'd have to be a fight done in under 4 rounds, and we'd have to leave. And we have to have counted right. I mean, were some of the fights under 4 rounds? I don't know. I kind of also want to for science it a little bit. I haven't seen it die yet. I don't know how it works. And we have a pretty close count right now. So this would be 56. It's a hunger check. That scared me, by the way. And this would be 57. Yeah. Oh, I'm not in the right fucking position. That kind of sucks. That.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Oh, I can't slam position 3. That was totally fucking useless, and I could have just moved. I'm so worried about that turn transition. I'm looking at that like, oh man. Alright, by our count, we're at 60.
Push on to the task's end.
We were at 55 in the room. We've taken 2 steps. That would put us at 57. We just took 3 rounds. That puts us at 60. That means if the wiki is accurate, and if it isn't a check but actually is just based on the round timer, it just die. I really would like to know how that's worked. No, it's not that I'm holding out to get... Yeah, I saw you say that, Blue, but what does that mean? It's not that I'm holding out to get blood. I mean, that would certainly be nice. What I'm actually curious about is how does this mechanic work? And is it worth sacrificing a character in a run to figure that out? Probably. Past this point, if the hero does not receive blood until their next blood check, they'll die. Yeah, but when is the next blood check? Is the blood check here or not? If it just checks at 61 rounds, that would be pretty believable. It's so fucking tense walking right now. Alright. Come on, blood.
Unnerved, unbalanced. A kind gesture.
Thanks, Mathis Yahoo. Oh, come
A
on.
dizzying blow to body and brain.
That extends the rounds longer than I want, but I don't have a choice. This is still point blank range. This is a slow ass fight right now too. He dies to that. You know what happens next, right? Rush shot pushes him back, then point blank kills my guy right before the dot ticks, so we can't do that. It's gonna be one more pop. It's gonna be right here. It's gonna make the exact same noise the last two did. It's gonna go bleh, pop. What the fuck was that?
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
This is stressing me the fuck out right now.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Oh, come on. I was really hoping that was the end of the mission. Where the fuck is this blood? Yeah, I got some serious stress IRL too. I don't know what to do about this. This is a mechanic I don't understand, and we're in a kind of dangerous spot right now. I'm tempted to just leave. I could camp. So I have 3 options, right? It's, well, 4 options. I could leave. I could carry on. Those are the 2 obvious ones. I could camp while preventing nighttime ambush, or I could camp without preventing nighttime ambush. And if I camp with potentially nighttime ambush for blood, but the problem is, how many rounds does this Plague Doctor have left? The nighttime fights tend to take longer because you tend to get shuffled, which means you're out of position, which means you spend some rounds fixing that. I mean, we're past 61 rounds right now.
A kind gesture.
Thanks, Aqua.
A kind gesture.
Thank you, Mathis. Leave the doctor's more important than the mission. I mean, you're right and you're wrong. I mean, I have another Plague Doctor. I don't have to have 2 of them. We're already kind of short in time. No, I don't have to have 2 in the Darkest Dungeon, though. It's 12 class. Does it? No. There's no way that works in the Darkest Dungeon anyways, Blue. I had to level 2 of them. I had to pick 2 of those classes. I suppose dropping 1 counts as it. I think the challenge includes the Graveyard, Blue. Alright, I kind of want to see what... I mean, I know it's just going to die and it's going to be totally anticlimactic, but I kind of want to understand how many tiles... I mean, what would I even say right now? I mean, we're past 61 tiles right now, right? Do we know how much fast? We were at 55 prior to this room. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the death. I would like to understand the mechanic. Flirty with the devil. Filthy flirty with the devil. Mm-hmm. Fuck. Oh, man. All right, chat. How are we deciding this? Let him die or not let him die? What is the decision process here? Yeah, there's lots of things we could say. Maybe rooms don't count. Maybe fight rounds don't count. Do I need the Plague Doctor? Kind of. I need all my characters. Are we getting the straw poll from Aqua? Alright, let's take a look. Seems biased. Has chat ever voted for the streamer to come out ahead? Ever? Like... Also, what happens if I feed her right now? She doesn't want food, right? So she takes a fuck ton of damage if I give her food? I don't need 2 Plague Doctors to the end dungeons, necessarily. I think she's just gonna. I think it's gonna be. I'm gonna like walk out this fucking corridor and she's just gonna die. Save scum it. It's another book of sanity, which is actually useful, Kate. Fine. Alright, chat, you win. You voted. Dude, what did she just do? She just made a noise. Oh god, this is fucking freaking me out, man.
Another life wasted in the pursuit of
Yeah,
glory.
it's like one tile.
Gold.
Okay. As I said, it's gonna be really, really anticlimactic when it happened. Yeah. Pay respects. All right.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
5. 9. 12 maybe. Five remaining. It's a level 5 dungeon. We probably shouldn't roll an Unspeakable Commune.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay, feels bad about that. But it does look like it's right around 61. I think we, probably our counting was just very slightly off. It was one fucking more tile. Did get a little bit unlucky, I feel like, with the blood. There's been no blood drops this entire
Laden
dungeon.
with loot are often low on supplies.
I really didn't want that. Okay.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
The minus speed's a big problem. Will you stop critting me, assholes?
In a single strike.
Could be enough. Close. We got a guardian. We'll stress heal down to 0. For sure. So, what was the decision in the end? It was to trade a guy for a week. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that.
The wounds of war can be healed.
Oh, we didn't kill it.
Never hidden.
Shit. That means another round. There was some serious, I mean, we need to see how the mechanic worked to see it actually happen that way. It was almost exactly on par with what the wiki said it was going to do in terms of the timing. So we didn't see, I don't know if we got any warnings or not. I don't know if that actually was like the Plague Doctor giving us some kind of like last second, like you have to stop now style stuff or not. But either way, at least we get some sense of it. We don't lose the level 5 mission, although we do lose a character, which is kind of, I mean, it's bad. But we have 2 Plague Doctors. We don't necessarily need 2 Plague Doctors. I don't have to level another one to make up for it. And Plague Doctors are pretty bad with the current Crimson Core content. So I don't know how I feel about it. I feel bad, but I don't want to lose weeks. And I'm not convinced we have enough weeks as it is right now. So I don't know. I wish I knew if the rounds, I mean, judging by the rounds in the fight did matter. Since it was almost exactly 61.
Blow.
Such a stupid reason to lose a character because we forgot an inventory item. Like that just feels bad. It's so easy to forget inventory items because there's so many that you have to remember every single time. And it's like not a combat decision. It's not even a crit. It's just, oh, you forgot the item? Well, you either fail the mission, which has a week timer, which is a big deal, or you lose the character. Feels bad. Feels real bad. I guess we're kind of lucky this last fight didn't have the unique enemy in here. Or like a fucking shambler or something in the corridor. Alright, 2 more rounds assuming no crit. Fine. Oh, he's gonna crit me right now, of course.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I was like, what? Why isn't this mission over? Should have doused the light before I looted that, but whatever. Alright, losing a character here is pretty bad.
The pungent odor abates. The things are driven back.
But Book
for
of
a
Sanity
time.
plus a week. We got Fitz back on our Crusader too. It's funny. I think it's the other one this time.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws.